The trash time. Body found year later in cellar of vacant Philadelphia warehouse. Red Star Laundry owner admits to killing business partner Daniel McNeil. Albert Young missing since March 30th, 1914. William J. Belshar was the lead detective in the investigation of the murder of Daniel McNichol. The investigation began 10 days before Christmas 1915 when his body was found in a Philadelphia warehouse by workers. Daniel McNichol was thought to be dead 3 years, but the packaging case addressed to John McNee, Wellesley Street, that was found with the body was dated March 30th, 1914. This was only 21 months ago. At the scene of the crime was numerous evidence. A jacket with a well-known Philadelphia tailor's name was left with the body. The tailor was confronted about the coat and said it was not his, leading Detective Belshar to believe that the killer switched the labels. The next piece of evidence found was the dental bridge, which fell out of the corpse when it was moved, leading investigators to conclude that the victim had to be that of a young adult male. The victim's pockets had evidence of a door key, prayer book, and crucifix, indicating that the victim was that of a holy man. The key that was with the man's pocket opened the door to the second-floor rooming house on Wellesley Street, and the landlady recalled the owner being John McNee. Where the body was found had previously been owned by Edward Kempler, owner of Red Star Laundry. McNee had worked for him as a night watchman until March 1914 when he went missing. Because the man went missing so abruptly, motive for the murder had been deemed robbery. Detective Belshar went to every pawn shop where one reported that they loaned Mr. McNee $10 and a watch, which they still had because the ticket was never redeemed. Inscribed on the watch case was that name, Daniel McNichol. He was a devoted Catholic who never went anywhere without a prayer book and crucifix, which explained why the body had those objects on it. When the detective called Miss Nichol's home, his wife answered and said that he had vanished March 30th, 1914. She claimed that he didn't report the disappearance because one of his business partners named Edward Keller called with the news that Daniel had left with $1,500 of the company's funds. She paid back everything her husband took. This led to finding out that Edward Keller and Edward Kempler are the same person, and he had a criminal record that included a 14-year jail sentence for embezzlement. Edward Keller readily confessed his identity when asked and admitted that he killed McNichol because he owed him money. When his trial came, he repudiated his confession, and the jury said it was manslaughter and received a 12-year sentence.